doing well. My name is Trudy Kitui, of course, the queen of content, and today we are here to celebrate Alex Mwakideu, 20 years of Radio Guru. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate Miss Trudy. Thank you so much.
How is the feeling?
It feels good. It feels amazing. 2 decades is not a joke, eh?
No.
Kupiga miaka 20 ya hii broadcast business. Si mchezo. So it feels really good to celebrate today. And to see my people around here. I mean, it feels really amazing. Yes, yes.
Alex, please tell us, the first time you were on air.
My first time I was on air, like live, it was news bulletin at 1 p.m. You know, the news anchor got stuck in some traffic in Mombasa, and I was told, this is your time to shine. So, kama unaweza piga. Na ilikuwa news kwa Kiswahili, and nilikuwa nimetrain for some time. So nikaingia kwa hewani, nikaipiga fiti, and that's how I got employed.
So this means you got into media behind the scenes, not...
Oh yes, it was behind the scenes. Yani kwa dirisha kule. Mimi sikuingia media, I didn't study media, you know, so I just got it behind the scene because getting into media, we were doing commercials for the radio station. I was an actor since I was a young boy. So tulikuwa tunafanya commercial dramas na kadhalika. We were on retainers, tunalipwa 5,000 shillings per month. And then I started reading. Kuna best yangu anaitwa Peter Musembi. Aliniambia, you have a good voice, you can read news. So I started practicing. So when that opportunity came in, nikasoma vizuri, nikaandikwa kazi ya kusoma habari. So first of all, I was a news anchor before I became a regular radio presenter. Yeah.
And maybe, because it's your day, can you share a little bit of how has the journey been? And you've worked with so many people as a presenter. Tueleze tu kidogo imekuwaje, challenges happen. It's an easy thing. Kufika hapa umefika.
Let me tell you, it's not an easy thing. You know, first of all, as a radio presenter, when you get a new presenter, unaambiwa sasa fanya kazi na huyu ngamia hapa. You know? Umeletewa mtu kama Jalasa ama MC Tricky, unaambiwa sasa anza na huyu. First of all, munagombana, munapigana. People don't know, but behind the scene, kuna vita sana, by the way. Because mimi sipendi ujinga kwa show yangu. Sipendagi ujinga kabisa, sipendagi ufala. So tunapigana sana before shape ikuwe fiti. So it's not been an easy journey. The people I've worked with, watakwambia, akina Jalas, we used to fight almost after every show. You know? Akina MC Tricky, the same. Akina Will Broda, the same. Otos. Nico Ziambo, Dennis Okari, they will all tell you it's not a kitu ya inafanyika tu. Kuna kuwaga na vita behind the scene. Lakini ikisha shape vizuri ikienda, that's it.
Ni nani uliwork na yeye akakupatia hard time sana?
Jalang'o, by the way. True. Wewe ndo alinipatia hard time sana.
Why?
Hasikii tu na anajiamini tu. Well, remember one. Wow, there were so many actually. There were so many. We used to go to, our boss was Tom Japani, who is also here with us. He'll tell you, we used to go to his office every day after the show. So we had a lot of those instances. But the good thing is, he would come in at time. Sisi tunafikaga job asubuhi mapema sote wawili. So we keep time. When it's time to work, atuchezage na job. Lakini ikifika time ya sherehe pia atuchezage na sherehe, tunaipiga kuipiga. So hiyo ndio kitu tulifanya pia ile best tuka gel. Eventually we became what people call the best collabo.
But Mwakideu, speaking of that, you know, most of people miss you together with Jalas.
Yes.
Because show yako na Jalas, I think kuna chemistry fulani you guys mulikuwa mmelewana sana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe what can you say about Jalas right now, because he's not on radio?
Anatamani radio, tunakutana karibu daily. Hata sasa anakuja yuko tu hapa amenipigia tu simu sasa ananiambia anatamani radio sana. But anyway, I know people loved Alex na Jalas sana. So we are planning something. I can't lie to you. We are planning something as we speak right now. Tunaongea. So we might start something very soon. A weekly show. Tunapiga kitu kama ka podcast planning. Ka Alex na Jalas. Ka YouTube, yes. Yes.
Now after maybe mentioning mtu ambaye alikupia kidogo wakati mgumu kwenye industry, nani ambaye kidogo you really work smoothly with as a co-host?
As a co-host, it was Nico Diambo, yes, who right now works with Hot 96. Nico Diambo was a very easy ride. Because tunaelewana tu. Ilikuwa smooth sana, by the way.
Na pia Jalang'o nini ilikuwa inaleta utofauti sana?
Ni kichwa tu. Unajua tu watu wa kichwa tu, watu tu hawasikii. Unasema unataka hivi, you know, sote tuna kichwa. Unajua watu wawili kichwa ngumu inakuwa ngumu sana. Sote ni kichwa tu, by the way. So tulikuwa tunafunzana tu hivyo.
And being on radio for 20 years, sio rahisi.
Yeah.
Utaweza tuambia what has really helped you to be where you are right now? Bado hujaisha ati maybe unajua kuna wale watu wanaisha, watu wanasahaulika, wengine hata wanachoka wanaacha. But as for you still there, bado tunakusikiza, we enjoy the show. Siri ni gani?
Discipline and hard work for success. That was our motto where I used to school in primary school. A school called Mikindani Primary. The motto was discipline and hard work for success. And by the way, mimi nimekuwa nikishitu hivyo. Discipline, alafu na hard work. Alafu mimi nasemaga siku zote sisi hatukuzaliwa na magodfather, hatuna magodfather. So ilikuwa ukipata nafasi yoyote ile, when you get an opportunity, you do more than what they expect you to do. You deliver more, way above, you get. So that when they look at you, they're like, huyu hatuwezi kutoa hapa. You get to a point where the company needs you more than you need the company. So when you get to that level of life where the company needs you more than you need it, then you're at a good place. But then you have to put in a lot of work to get there.
Looking at the 20 years, Alex, which year would you say was the most memorable and why?
The most memorable year and why? Well, maybe I'd say the first time I got a flight. Mimi nilikuwa sijapanda ndege, but this radio business ilikuwa ya kwanza kunipandisha ndege. So my first flight was from Mombasa to Nairobi to Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, nikapitia Dubai. Nilikuwa sijapanda ndege hata mara moja. Can you imagine? That was in 2006. Sijapanda ndege. Nikapanda nikaenda mpaka Australia. And my experience was nilikuwa nimekwenda kucover Commonwealth Games, and I was covering for Swahili radio stations around East Africa, in Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and Congo. You know, so that was a very good experience. I would talk to radio presenters in Congo, talk to them in Uganda, the ones who are in Tanzania, you know, and just link with them and give them stories from Melbourne, Australia. Oya! Nsakuno,
Acha akuje. Ungemleta kwa nini?
Wanasema?
Maybe
Mlete.
after that,
Yeah.
someone out there would want to know, Alex, within the 20 years, have you ever gotten fired?
No, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't gotten fired. Mimi nimeresign tu. Mimi nimeresign tu, lakini sijawahi kuwa fired, by the way. Sijawahi kuwa fired. Yes. Nothing like that. It has never happened. Mimi nifanye kazi mzuri, Shiko. Sinaga ubaya. Mimi nifanye kazi mzuri. Na napiga kazi, by the way. Sasa unanifuta kwa nini? Wewe niandike tu kazi.
Alex, being a radio presenter, unaweza sema what are some of the achievements? Zingine tunaona, zingine ndio unajua. Some of the achievements zenye umemake as a radio presenter for all these 20 years you've worked.
Well, radio pays well. It does pay well, especially kama you do a good job. You see, radio is all about two things: ratings and revenue. Okay? When you do a good job, you get ratings. Ratings now are the number of listeners who listen to you. So when you have so many listeners listening to you, then revenue comes in. So when revenue comes in, like there was a point in my life when my show alone would bring like 30 million. Okay? 4 hours only. So you can imagine. So for example, if your show brings 30 million, how much do you think your boss is supposed to pay you? How much do you think your boss is supposed to pay you if you give them 30 million every month? Every month. So you can imagine. So radio pays. It does pay.
Let me ask you this. So, what was the highest amount you have ever been paid in radio?
Huo ni udaku sasa. Huo ni udaku.
No, you mentioned.
No, but radio pays well. And like you asked, there's so much that radio imenisaidia kufanya hapa nje. There's a lot of investment imenisaidia in terms of kujenga, kununua shamba, kununua nyumba na kadhalika. You know, where you get to a place in life where, Biblia inasema you should have 7 ways of income, of making income. Biblia. You know me, I'm a Christian. So when you get to a place where in life you have like 7 streams of income, then you are at a better place. Yeah. Yeah.
You've seen so many celebrities here. They're here to support you.
Yeah.
They're here to celebrate you. How does that make you feel? Kuona wenzako wamefika hapa celebrate, to be with you.
It feels nice. It feels really good. And you know what, Miss Trudy? This is just because, you know, when kuishi vizuri na watu, okay? Kuishi vizuri na watu, kutangamana na watu vizuri, kuongea na watu vizuri, kuwa na heshima, hakuna kiburi, unaelewa eh? So watu wanakuchukulia tu hivyo. So unakuta ukiita mtu kwa Mwakideu mtu wangu, sitakosa, nitakuja.
Okay. Is this your first event ama kuna ingine labda ushaiweka?
Ya radio hapana. For radio this is the only event. Yeah.
How has it been to plan and everything? Imekuwa
It was a very random idea, by the way.
Yeah.
We just sat with a few of my friends, tukasema, by the way, unajua mwaka naingia 20 years. Kama si ufanye kitu wewe. 1 month ago, by the way. Nikasema, why not? Let me do something. So yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, alloy, nini. I've done this alone, by the way. We just peke yangu tu. Sasa sinakaribisha.
Jamani, pesa kwa radio iko.
Nimefanya peke yangu, by the way, to be honest. Nimefanya tu first nikasema, why not? Because you never know. I might be retiring soon. So I thought, before that happens, let me celebrate with my people. Yeah.
So what are you expecting tonight?
Good times, and inshallah, I'm expecting people to just drink and eat and smoke and talk and dance. And yeah, I'll have a few, you know, like videos here and there, and a few just really like minimal speeches. Sababu mimi sipendi speech kabisa. So kuongea kidogo tu, alafu sherehe zaidi. Yeah.
Maybe with the 20 years, kuna watu wengi sana that are really looking up to you. What would you advise someone who's really, that's the dream that they want to live, doing media, doing radio? What advice would you give?
Well, I'll say number one, if you're in a position like this where I am right now, you need to give opportunities to other people. When you see talent somewhere, you give an opportunity. You hold at least one person. Mtu mmoja anatosha, you know? Ukishika mtu mmoja tu mwenye na talent. Kama mimi Peter Musembi aliniona. Sasa yuko BBC London. Aliona akasema una sauti ya news. Uko na sauti ya news.
Yeah.
Kumbuka sijaenda hata shule. Akaniambia anza ku practice. If it was not for Peter Musembi to tell me that, would I be here? You know? So now, that is for people who are already in the media, in the scene. But for people who want to be like Alex Mwakideu, when you get now that opportunity, when you get it, whatever opportunity it is, hakuna njia mbili. Ninasemaga Kiswahili, piga ua, kanyaga, ikupe kabisa, all right? So that they give you more and more and more and more.
And Alex, you're a legend for our industry in terms of entertainment radio. But we have celebrities who are going through a lot. They don't speak it. I don't know if you've ever gone through depression, stress, but men don't speak most of the time. And maybe if you have an advice to anyone who is going through maybe challenges, kind of depression, kidogo.
I was raised in a family of 7 people, you know, 7 siblings. My dad, my mom, plus my 3 brothers and my 3 sisters. So kwetu tulikuwa wengi. So mimi nimezoea watu. Na mimi napenda watu. Na niko na watu wengi wananisurround, you know, people I talk to. So the only thing I can tell anyone who's listening right now, or watching right now, is you must have people. You can't be alone. You can't walk alone, okay? Waswahili wanasema kidole kimoja hakivunji chawa. All right? So you can't walk alone. I have people. Sometimes I call someone at night in the middle of the night and I cry. And they pick up. These are my people who would pick my calls at any time, you know. There's a moment I had issues, you know. So at around Satisa, I woke up and I was crying. And I called this guy and he picked up. Tukaongea for hours. And he prayed and we prayed together. Nikalala. So you see, you must have people you can rely on. You can call at any time. You can't walk up. Yeah.
Lastly, because kufika hapa, it's because of the fans wenye wamekushikilia, wamekusupport. Just talk to them and wakushikilia.
Masema fans, mazee wanaonisikiliza, yani sasa hao ndio kila kitu. Sasa ikifika kwa fans mimi wanakuwa mnyonge. Naisha nguvu, sina nguvu. Because you know, if it wasn't for them, then you know, they would never be Alex Mwakideu. So for the fans who are watching, who are liking my posts, who are, you know, commenting, who are texting during my show, calling during my show, listening without even calling, hao ndio wengi hata zaidi. Me, I want to appreciate them. I want to tell them thank you so much, and God bless you, you know, and thank you for holding my hand. And tuko mbele kwa mpigo zaidi mpaka tamati. Asante.
Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Asante. Thank you.
Shukran. All right.